came here to get the knowledge. That's why I came on this trip, to find out, okay, what's the Wereth 11 about?
You know, when I think about out here, and it is cold, but when I think about the sacrifice that these soldiers made, especially when you understand what was going on back home in America.
You're a long way from home, and to first of all volunteer to fight at war, whether they volunteer or were drafted, they ended up here in the Jim Crow laws and other things that were going on back in the States. To leave all of that and to come here and only to be massacred for fighting for your country is deep, but it says a lot to the will that they had to even be over here.
And these 11 soldiers being massacred here, it goes to show that even though they weren't initially allowed to be a part of the war, I should say, or be a part of the entity that defends their country, they still volunteered. Life is predicated on your soul, your beliefs, your values, your morals. And this is something that these soldiers had. They had value, they had morals, and when you give all. And they gave their lives. And I don't believe they gave their lives just for black soldiers. They gave their lives for all soldiers.
Thinking like, you think you about to die for real? Who's gonna care? Who's gonna know? You think about all the lives that, the people you know, and this is it for you. And then you sit back and think like, wow, what's the last thing I told them? And how did this happen? It's all going down like this. This is it.
As an African American, this inspires me to continue to try to do better for myself, but for all Americans. For me, anytime I'm thinking something's too hard, too difficult, it's a challenge I face that I can't overcome. I remember that. And from here on out, I will always remember this situation as well.
And actually seeing this monument that took so long to be stood up, so it's heartfelt and really resonates, helps you put things in perspective as to why we're over here doing what we're doing to build a better future for our family members.
It's gotta be something. But I think with this memorial here, 70 years later, I'm finding out about this. And to ask for people who helped them, the Belgians. It was placed in their heart that, hey, these lives meant something, These people don't need to be forgotten. And I guess it kind of speaks to me in a sense that where a lot of times we feel like our life ain't valuable. Sometimes we feel like our death ain't too pristine. But who would have thought that years and years later that someone would have thought it's so important to memorialize what you did in your fight, in your battle. So as a man, it makes me think about, life. We never know when death is coming. as a soldier, it makes me think about your mission on the battlefield. Don't think it's in vain. Even if your own country doesn't memorialize you, or the people who you thought would memorialize you or remember your sacrifice, you just never know who will. Makes you think about the value of life, and even these soldiers, their sacrifice is still speaking today.
Oh, you just getting us having a good time?
Yeah, just keep talking.
So look, they came over to the house, right? I was in the back room.